And we are live for the last time, Tier 2 this season. Hello everybody, welcome along to the League of Ireland. As you can see, we are out in the main menu. We're not ready to go just yet, because we're waiting for a couple of lads. But, at long last, 14 weeks ago, we were there in Australia for Tier 2 to watch Ben Ratcliffe win his race. Now, someone's just disconnected there. I'll find out who it is in a minute, but anyway, we are here for the final race of Tier 2 and we still have no idea who's going to be world champion. The way this season has gone, who knows. Joined here by Cav. Unfortunately tonight, because of an Alfa Romeo driver not being available, we have a third commentator in the box, and just to wind up Cav even more, we've decided to put an Aston Martin driver in with him. Say the way we know, everybody.
Disgrace.
Hello. Bobby boys.
They needed all the stars in and the main commentators, you know,
Absolutely.
for the season.
Oh, we had to for the season finale, absolutely. Now, before we start, we have obviously the two championships are both up for grabs tonight, so we'll take you through the standings first before we get the boys to ready up. So McGee leads the world championship on 118 points. You've got Real
Johnny, come on.
You've got Real Johnny in second on 104. You've got Section on third on 97, Rory in fourth on 95, and Jack Carty on 93. There's plenty of scenarios, and to be honest with you, if I start talking about them during the race, I will jinx someone. So I probably won't talk about them that much. So yeah, that's how close it is. McGee needs a podium to guarantee the championship tonight. It's a simple fact. Johnny has to be on the podium to have any chance of winning. And Section, Rory, Jane and Jack must win to have any chance of being champion. The Constructors' Championship is a lot more tighter. So you've got Aston Martin leading that on 165 points. They have a 14-point lead on Ferrari on 151, 15 on Red Bull for 150 points. McLaren are on 132 and Williams are on 124, sorry. So Cav, the way this season has been for Tier 2, good luck predicting what's going to happen next.
Yeah, well look, I mean, it's been a great season. It's been tight all year, and I mean, what a track to finish with. Anything can happen around Singapore, so as much as McGee is in a great position, it doesn't take much here to come home with no points.
Absolutely. Just give me a minute here, guys. Who's missing here, if you're telling me? We have one in? We're missing an Alfa Romeo and we're missing... Who are we missing?
We've 19 in there.
What car is missing?
Alfa Romeo's in. Oh no, we're ready to go. Right, boys. Cav, just put in what's the Discord if you don't mind. We are ready to go. So ready up, everybody.
Yes, Johnny. That's correct.
Yeah, sorry lads, I just had a bit of a miscount. I forgot I was in spectator. So yeah, interesting now. Who will join Kachika this week as the world champions of season 6? We still have 3 deciders to get through. What you don't want to do is put your car in the barriers, as we saw from an Alfa Romeo last night. That's what you don't want to do. So Cav has shown what not to do, and I will also show tomorrow night what not to do.
I really wish we commentated the night after Tier 1 rather than the night after Tier 4. I've got a lot of abuse this season. Most of it deserved, in fairness, but still.
Well, next season potentially. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Anyway, we're nearly underway now. Any last predictions we do before we start?
People know my predictions, but I'm not saying it.
Okay.
Say it, Wheelo.
He doesn't want to jinx anybody, so...
I heard
Well,
aspects on for
Wet quali.
I think Johnny's going to win.
We have a wet qualifying. I fancy. Yeah, to be honest with you, I said before we came on, everyone wants to know my prediction. I said Josh Hay would win, just to be completely honest with you.
Right,
So,
there's Josh in the barrier turn 1. Thanks for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, Josh will be thrilled when he hears that. We have a wet quali, everybody, which should be very interesting indeed. So I'm in the session here 30 seconds before, or a minute before everybody. This is a new update, of course. Everybody has done the update, and this update has to be done in order to race the rest of the week for Tier 1 and Tier 3. Make sure the updates are done.
If you could just let us know about the audio as well, lads. There's 3 of us in here, so make sure you can hear us all nice and clear for the last one.
Absolutely. Any update in the race, lads? If and when you get in. Excuse me.
And again, on top of the fact that Singapore, if it's wet in the race, God help us all, anything could happen. Do we have no one going out early? Everyone's sitting on their hands for now.
No, yeah, we were just getting to... Okay. Dry race, we are hearing.
Excellent. I can see our Mercedes been unloaded.
It's intermediate tyres. Which one is it though? Is it? It's Dylan coming out
We've
first.
a Red Bull coming out as well.
Yeah,
Both Red Bulls actually.
Absolutely.
Well, Dylan, the first man out on track. How are you, Fez? Good evening.
So, who will win the championship today? Can McGee win his first? Will Section win his first? Jack Carty and Johnny are also going for their first championship, but Rory Drain is going for his second League of Ireland championship this evening. Remember, he won the famous one in season 3 in Belgium. I wonder do people remember that now? Do a certain someone on this grid will remember that race very well. Sorry, Gary. For all the wrong reasons. So this track on intermediate, oh my, Dylan nearly hits the wall.
Yeah. Dylan not messing around there.
Okay, fair. Oh, there's a bit of a change. Oh, what's going on here? I think Connell might be joining us, but we'll find out now in a second. But
excellent.
Anyway,
you watch Dylan's.
Wheeler was gone, so why can't I change the camera angle? Oh, here we are. I actually don't think we've got the clock this time. By all accounts, it's fixed.
It is for you, Colin. I'm looking at the stream, and you have a good minute over what I do. So, for you as the host,
maybe
that's
it's just
good.
the host. That's probably but.
Oh, listen, that's better than nothing.
I suppose. I mean, everybody's watching what I'm looking at here, so I suppose that's probably the best way to do it.
Absolutely. We'll take what we can get. Won't get much LVA, but we'll take this.
Absolutely. And McKee is the one right behind Dylan, all on intermediate tyres. So, oh, Gary is staying in the pit on softs. Oh, look at that! Dylan nearly loses it out of the last corner. Here we go then. Breaks
That's how easy it is.
75-metre board, and he's gone a little bit wide into turn one. To be honest with you, this is just a field lap.
Yeah.
This is not really. This isn't going to be Dylan's quickest lap of the session. I am almost sure of it. Dylan told me earlier on today he is running the gears off for the first time.
Oh wow.
He's got manual gears, so he is running with the gears off. And who has spun? Is there a spinner? No, it's just
I think we're okay. I think it's just cars backing each other up.
Rory Drain getting out of the way for Dylan. Dylan does a purple first sector, no surprise, into turn 7. 8 is on the exit. Second gear, get the car turned in, be careful on the throttle, short shift third. He even short shifts to 4th and he brakes early for 9. A little bit of a straight, stay down the right hand side here for turn 10. Get the car slowed down. Third gear. 12 and 13, and 10, 11's nothing, 12 and... Oh sorry, 11, that's 11 there. 12's over the bridge, 13's the hairpin. Oh, he's gone in a little bit deep there as Dylan tries to straighten the car up on the exit, which he does. Down to turn 14, someone been to here yesterday, forget who it was though.
Can't remember.
No, can't remember. Anyway, 15 is nothing, and you've 16, 17 here. Over the curb. This is an easy corner to get wrong. Gotta get the braking right, don't go in deep. Oh, and don't be careful of your front wing, Dylan, which he has 19 and 2021 here now. Tough chicane. A chicane I always get wrong. Hate this corner. And this is an easy corner on the drive, but it has to downshift twice in the wet and goes to the right hand side. Dylan does a 54 3.2, and I think it was McGee had an issue on his first lap. Here comes Ryan. Yeah, Ryan has invalidated his lap time there. Anyway, we've had a slight change in the commentary box, everybody, just to keep Cav happy. DRS is enabled, so we have had to get rid of an Aston Martin driver for what a shame, and we've got a Ferrari driver here instead, who is favourite for tomorrow night, everybody. It's how do I con?
Ah, yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Knockos
is gone.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, Spider-Man did wait too late, turn 14. Wonder who been there yesterday, can't remember. He did go miss his braking point, but he's on a lap now and he's okay. He has to do about a 25 point turn. He's alright. So I'm bored with Jono there when I came into the lap. He had a very scruffy first into second sector, a bit all over the road, kind of getting the feel for the car.
Yeah.
Go across the line now, do his final across the line to do his lap. He would be going again, obviously. Put about 10 kilos of fuel into the car, and away you go. Do a few laps. Lucifer, go for
funny.
2,000 quicker.
Oh,
wow.
Dylan big shunt.
What's happened in the middle of the straight?
He spun out straight. Warning.
The DRS has just been enabled.
Oh, lovely.
How was that happen?
He looks like he has spun on the straight.
Yeah. Jack Carty's just gone past him, and I don't know what happened to him there.
What has happened there?
He's a long way down that straight.
Let's go with Ben Ratcliffe, who pits. Oh, he's actually cut the pit lane entry. Look at that. Didn't gain an advantage from it, but
might have to.
Don't do that. Don't do that in the race, everybody. That's just in qualifying. He didn't gain an advantage. He just outshot. He just outbroke himself.
Yeah.
He actually didn't cut the pit lane. He just outbroke himself.
One of the trickier pit lanes on the calendar as well.
Ryan is miles faster than anyone else at the moment, but how?
Yeah, that's the track.
This is Jack Carty now. His turn. And he's P2, just a tenth down.
On board here with Conzo now, going through turn whatever this is.
Turn 10, mate. I can see Spider-Man's invalidated his lap time.
12.
Oh, he tags the inside of 11.
Jono through the final sector.
Colin, what's that turn where Daniel Ricciardo crashed one year and it's under the bridge?
Turn 13 is the hairpin. So 12, 11 and 12 is where the bridge is.
Sorry, under the grandstand, sorry, apologies.
Oh, 18 and
19,
19.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one where I parked myself yesterday just for a closer look.
Yes, that's the one I didn't want to obviously say it, like, you know.
No, I had a good look. Nice turn.
Yeah, Dylan's just saying here that he upshifted too early in the wet conditions, which can happen, and he just lost the car.
I don't know if you have, but yes, they said, oh, no yellow, a few lights today, which is great.
Yeah, I was thrilled to take enough fuel. I didn't need it in the end.
Anyway, Conzo went Paul with a very smooth lap. I was on board with him there.
Yeah.
Spider-Man now as well, going through turn 10.
Johnny's the first one on slicks, I believe.
Our lad on slicks, yeah.
Well, Johnny's the first one out there. Now, this will only be a banker lap, really, I would have thought. Let's actually take away the telemetry for a second. Let's see how much fuel he's got on board. So he's got 3.1 laps of fuel on board at the moment, so he's thinking about doing... I just wonder, with these conditions, would you be better off leaving it as late as possible and going for the mediums here? Because you're only going to get one lap where the track's going to be at its best, really.
Yeah.
Would that not be the best thing to do?
Once you don't invalidate.
True. I suppose maybe Johnny's just going out setting a banker and then putting on the mediums later. That could be another thing he's doing.
The track looks...
It still looks very damp. It still looks damp though.
A lot quick. Do you know what this is? This is like Tier 1 Russia.
It was actually raining in Russia though. This is drying. This one is drying. Here we go with Johnny. Here we go with Johnny. Then DRS open now.
The lap looked extremely okay. Like it's still raining. Look, he has loads of grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is definitely 6. Obviously, the time isn't going to be as high if it was completely dry. The track is going to be cold. So there won't be much rubber on it. The rubber will be washed away.
See the understeer there for Johnny to have a second. He'd have to have a second go at the steering wheel.
Jono is out on the mediums, so he's looking to get inside the top 10 on the mediums.
That doesn't make much sense to me at this stage of the session anyway, but
Definitely not.
we'll
I would
see.
definitely wait until the last run on the mediums because they need
That's
as
what
much
I would
pace as
do.
they can
You
get.
know,
Sector
just
3
start
yellow,
backing
it's
up.
nothing to worry about, yep.
Johnny, a very nice lap so far, I may say so.
Absolutely.
Nothing to say.
Ryan Dapp believes that Rory Drane's going to win the World Championship.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you again. My dad is history sports. I think you already know this, lads.
Yeah, we do.
I've heard.
Only
Gary
7.
Tracy knows it, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. As I said before, Rory's going for his second world title, Conor. Who did he steal the first one off, though? Do you remember?
Some fella from Clara.
It was in Spa, wasn't it? It was in Spa,
Scary,
wasn't it? It
okay,
was, wasn't it?
Spa.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, had to win the race.
McGee's left the session.
That's not good.
Get him in the cab if you can. Come on, if you get him in, please.
Yeah, I'm on it.
That could be another twist in the championship. What's Johnny going to do? Johnny goes pole position at 38.4. It's actually not a bad lap time. Ben Ratcliffe's invalidated.
What's price there?
Not really much surprise in there. Anyone on a lap? Okay, Flemmel's in the middle sector. I think Rory Drane's actually on a lap. Speaking of him, here he is.
Hello. There is Mr. Mickey.
McGee, I think his game crashed. That's what I'm hearing. Yellow flag in sector 1. I can't see it because I've got the comments in front of me.
No, it's all good. It's just Johnny slowing down.
Johnny's slowing down. Fair enough.
Johnny currently with just a cool 14 seconds.
Yeah,
on the rest of the field.
Jack Carty's gone out on the mediums. So here's Rory. Oh, he's gone in very wide into the last corner.
Well, no, being completely honest, the two lads can do 2 laps on the mediums.
Yeah, they can, absolutely. But
mediums aren't too bad now. It's a completely dry track now as well.
People just one or two people are saying the stream is laggy. Is it laggy, lads? Or am I laggy at all, lads? If you can hear me, or
you lagged it a little bit just there.
Just there, Colin. Yeah.
A little spike.
Heard that as well.
Okay.
Thing we have another person.
Well, I've got the stream here in front of me, and it doesn't look too bad, so I can make it out. So
we can let you know.
the section goes fastest. Sorry, lads, I was looking at something else there.
There you go. The track is now rubbered in. Irish Gary, you were just saying lovely things about it. Just started the lap.
He has. Jono's gone third on the mediums with 38.6.
Ben Ratcliffe in sector 3 here.
Ben Ratcliffe here now. He hasn't invalidated. He's not invalidated this time. Oh, have I jinxed him in the last corner? No, I haven't, thankfully.
You're okay.
Takes that lovely though.
36.8, just 3/10 off sections time.
Gary with the fastest first sector.
It's going to keep going, so these are going to keep changing all over the place.
Yeah.
The Alpha Tauris now. Knockgak is Spider-Man's actually on an out lap, so we'll go with Knockgak. Lad who joined through the middle of the season. Very good Tier 2 driver, actually.
Gary. Oh, Gary hits the wall, and that's the end plate on that mirror. Oh,
and Knockgak goes P3 on a 37.3.
Good lap by Knockgak.
Absolutely. Who's next across the line? Oh, Josh Aneda spins! Here's the Colin B curse all over again.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry, Josh. I'll really apologise for that.
That's Gary who's having a lovely lap here by the looks of it.
Adam Whelan pits as well. We'll go with
bit of a scruffy last sector though, he was a bit tentative on the power.
Jack Carty, oh, he's pitting.
Here comes Irish Gary. Goes P2,
Seconds.
0.
Well, and you said he hit the wall, so he's got more time in that, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely has more time in the last anyway, because he had a pretty scruffy last. Spiderman.
Is John on another one? No, he pits as well. So that's pitting now.
So keep an eye on Spider-Man here. He with her down to the bridge, looks very smooth and clean. Funny guy's just gone past Gary on his lap.
So funny guy's on a lap, is he? Ryan is 3 seconds up on his lap time, but we'll get to him shortly. Yeah. Spider-Man's in the last sector. We'll go with Spider-Man here.
He doesn't have a lap to look off, but he looks very nice and clean so far. Ooh, goes a bit wide, needs to hit that apex. Needs to hit both of these as well.
Interesting with the lads on the soft tyres at the moment.
Tidy.
So here comes Spider-Man. And he
up the
goes
line,
on to
definitely
pole
P1.
position. 10th
He's
clear.
He has 2/10 in that final sector.
10th clear of section 116.
Mr. Ryan on the mediums in the goal.
He's 9 seconds up on his time. So this will be it for Ryan, because I don't think he'll get round again after this lap.
No.
And he does a
He could go again, though.
38.0. He could do. Has he got the fuel for it? We'll try and find out some telemetry.
I think he does. If you 5 kilos, I believe you can do 2 laps around there. 5 kilos, no? I don't know.
So we've got
Fonzo in the
funny
Haas,
guy in the
on
last
lap
sector.
also.
He's invalidated,
Validated though. Yeah.
And he's pitting.
Keep an eye on
And
the
he's
Haas.
also overshot the pit lane,
Gladine.
which is what you don't want to do. And Gary pits. Don't hit the wall, Gary. Good man.
Don't spin up a route, Gary.
Oh, he's spitting the pit lane now.
So anyone coming in now, they're not getting back out.
Absolutely not. We've got Conzo on a lap here in the middle sector, so we'll just go with him. I think Spider-Man and Ryan... Ryan could be on another lap. Let's have a look at Ryan here first. He's going again, but he hasn't got much ERS to play with though.
Yeah, if you come out for a lap now, you're definitely going to get another one.
Oh.
Well, to be honest, it could be the glitch for us. It could be around 6:30.
Well,
I
have it at 140 here now. What have you got?
I have it at 44 seconds, so
yeah,
I think you're accurate, Colin.
I think I'm accurate because they changed the thing with the host with the new update.
Yeah, 44 seconds left in quali.
Yeah.
Oh, Rory, I have 5 minutes left in quali.
That's completely wrong anyway.
I was thinking, what do you mean, lads, I'm tired to come out? I was like, what?
You sure that's the game now? Are you looking at it?
I know, my glasses are a bit foggy, apologies.
Even I'd get around in that time, Colin.
Ryan improves, 37.6.
Conzo with a very good lap so far. Is he going to go? He goes P1!
Oh,
It was an excellent lap, it was.
For the Tier 3 World Champion from last season.
Jack Carty,
he
can win it tonight. He's starting a lap.
Rory Drain is 3/10 up in the first sector. We'll go with him.
Goes wide in turn 5.
With a queue of cars coming around in sector 3 to start their last go.
McKee has joined the session anyway, thankfully. The former Tier 3 World Champion. And he is 1.3 seconds up in the middle sector. That's actually not going to gain him that much. He does need a big last sector here, Rory. There's a Red Bull coming to the lineup as McGee on an out lap. Which one's is this? It's not.
Oh, McGee's lost it! McGee's lost it!
Oh my, he's at the back!
And that has ruined his lap.
He's at the back now.
He is starting at the back.
Oh my god, another twist at Tier 2.
Wow.
Here comes Rory Drain, can he take advantage of it? He's P10 only.
And the checker flags out.
Jack Carty's
on the lap
he's
here
on
now.
to improve, so Rory Drain might go P11. It's score perfect for Rory Drain.
We'll see. Funny guy is 13th at best. Aspect is 16th.
And Whelan also on a lap.
Aspect had a quali ban, that's right.
This track definitely does not suit Rory Drain though, but it looks like quali.
Jack
goes fourth.
Adam Whelan, he's coming through sector 2 now.
Here comes Josh.
Sector 3, sorry.
And Josh Nader goes P7 with that lap. The Haas is next. Is it Flemo coming across or is it Conzo again?
It's Flemo.
It's Flemo coming. He's invalidated. He's invalidated. What about
Adam Whelan is the last man.
He's not.
I believe.
Section 6 pole
36 flat.
Ferrari pits. What about Adam Whelan?
Excellent that score for Adam Whelan. Only
37, only
Ben
9.
Ratcliffe to the line.
What about real Johnny?
P11.
Can Johnny improve?
He does.
He takes pole. Wow.
What about Ryan? Ryan's on the lap now behind. Oh, he's out of it.
Ryan's out of it.
No.
And Knockback can improve.
He's 5/10 up nearly.
He can improve. Oh, he's invalidated.
Invalidated.
Oh, that was
Wow.
He's invalidated from P9. The cursed position. P1 in the Tier 2 Championship. Well, let's see what McGee does. I mean, he could jump a few. He could jump Funny Guy and Dylan here. If he's quick enough through the final sector.
I'd say he'll come into the pits, will he? No.
No, I reckon he's just been told he might be able to jump a couple of lads here. He does.
He does. And that was
So
worth
that's
doing.
that's a little bit better for McGee now. Oh, is he glitching? Hold on, because the checkered flag's not out for McGee, so he's doing a lap now.
No, he's around the fuel, I
Not
believe.
another one. Oh, he's going to run out of fuel, you're right.
I'd say he has to retire.
I'll go with, yeah. He's 8 seconds up on his lap time now. Oh my
Is
days.
this the AI doing it though?
I don't think it is. I think he's glitching.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah, no, it's him, alright. That man mentioned it was raining for him as well, and it wasn't for everyone else. Let's hope this resolves itself.
Well, what's going to happen now then?
He's only...
So he gets to complete this lap.
He has a Rory train front. Yeah, it's definitely him anyway.
So he's going to complete this lap. Oh,
He shouldn't really though.
He shouldn't be allowed to because he crossed the checkered flag. So
there could be repercussions here for next season.
this is a bad glitch already.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, that's the wrong button. Do we want him to retire? Yes. Yes, I'd say
please.
retire, please. Retire. He's backed off. Jeez, fair
So-
play to McGee. Well done, mate.
He probably would have
Sorry,
got a
mate.
qualifying ban for the next race of the season.
Yeah, he's going to retire in the pits.
Yeah,
Good
Fair
stuff.
play, mate. Fair play. No one else on the lap. Just go back and retire in the pits, mate.
to the pit, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. He was definitely going to jump Flemo.
He was going to jump a lot of lads there. So yeah, that is that. P15 for the championship leader. And his problem is two of his biggest rivals, Johnny in section, are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's been
Jack's not
active.
badly placed in
He's
fifth
left
either.
the session.
He's glitching.
Yeah, he has problems. I'll get him back in.
Oh no. So, we'll have to get through this pretty quickly. Johnny is on pole position from section. Conzo, well, a good qualifying from him is P3. Spider is P4. Jack Hardy is P5. Ben Ratcliffe is 6th. Gary is 7th. Josh Naylor in 8th. Knockgak is 9th. And Adam Whelan is P10. Ryan's 11th. Jono is 12th. Rory Drain 13th. Flemo 14th. McGee is 15th. Your funny guy 16th. Dylan, who had a crash in 17th. Aspect, who had a quali ban, is 18th. And Knockos is 19th. I've just been told McGee is restarting his game, which means he's going to miss the start. Don't know, that doesn't have anything to do.
He should get in during the formation lap.
He won't.
Will he
As
not?
far as I know, he won't. Unless they fix that. That's a new update.
Oh no. No, he's back. There he is. That was
He's
lightning.
joined. Fair play. So get your predictions in the chat, lads. Who will be champion? Remember, if Johnny does win the race, McGee has got to be in the top 5. He has to finish, sorry, in the top 4. He has to finish 4th to win the championship. So get your predictions in the chat, lads. Who do you think's going to do it? Because section if section leads and he wins the race, he needs McGee to be 9th or lower. 8th or lower even, because he'll have him on countback. So it's 8th for section, it's 8th for McGee if section wins, it's 4th for McGee if Johnny wins. Right guys, call it. What do you think's gonna happen? We know what the top 10 is starting on, so
I think Johnny P1. I think where's Dylan starting?
he's at the back. He's back there with him.
Like, I think Spider-Man P2, Section P3.
Okay, interesting. Think
Sorry,
of?
no.
Oh.
Jack Harty P2.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
I am going for my Ferrari teammate, but I think Johnny has this in the bag.
We'll have to wait and see. Strategy can play a part, and of course, people starting outside the top 10 which seems the issue here. I don't know, does McGee join through the formation map? We'll find out now in a second.
Hope so.
Was he able to pick his tyres?
Yeah, he can't
picked
go
mediums.
into-
He picked mediums.
Yeah, you can't go into AI, I know that much during the
Oh, his
finish,
car
not go
jumped.
into AI.
His car jumped the start. And it stopped.
My screen, yeah, it's still back.
Okay,
I'd say that's him. I think we're okay.
that's not him. Oh, is
No,
he
it's
on?
still
Is he in?
AI. No, it's still AI.
Oh yeah, it is alright.
What, look at the throttle trace and it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know, he's on
So-
hards on my screen.
He's relaxing. He's on mediums on mine. So we have, of course, the top 10 who have. Yeah, that's it. He can't take control till the race starts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. More drama.
We love drama.
We do.
Right. Any predictions, lads? You haven't said your predictions yet?
Well, I'm just going to curse whoever I predict, so I won't.
Has been the trend all season.
It really has, hasn't it? I mean, I've really had I've had a nightmare predicting this tier this season. I
To
mean,
be fair, Cav, I've been absolutely cursing you as well. USA, all Cav on for the win. No.
Yeah.
here comes the famous turn 14, Connell, that we've all
Yes.
come to know and love.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's I don't know if they know, lads, if you're careful, but they actually extended out a tyre barrier there. So you have to be very careful with that. Cav
Yeah.
knows.
I do. I got up close
mean-
and personal with that as well yesterday.
Johnny's back in the pack
We
up.
were just admiring the architecture, I think.
I got to see every inch of this track.
Got to see the marshals, the lovely spectators, everything.
Yeah. Got to see the rear end of a McLaren for quite a while as well. Lovely gearbox.
Lovely gearbox, yeah.
Johnny
Thank you, snaps for the engineers.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a tough rear wing though. You got to fine for it though, you know.
Up on the Snapchat story.
I'm gonna call it now, lads. I think Section's gonna do it. I think Section's gonna do it.
Okay. And remember, of course, if Section wins, Johnny can only win the championship by second if he has the fastest lap. We will take you through these permutations as we go, as the boys are lining up again for the last time this season. With the pack pretty close, so we shouldn't be waiting too long. Let's hope McGee's car doesn't jump the start.
Yeah, please God.
That's what we don't need. Now, hopefully, they're saying I might have to.
I think the light switch is not broken anymore, I think.
Well,
so.
we're about to find that out.
Yeah.
Here we go. So red lights are revving up.
It is working.
And when lights
away
are
we
away,
go.
it's Section! It's Section! Section gets the lead! Into the first corner!
Go on, Section.
Lads,
Using
we
the
were so
cab
distracted.
boost.
We were so distracted by the lights.
And Jack Carty gets squeezed out.
Oh, Ryan had a bit of contact as well.
Oh, we've Ben Ratcliffe round, I think, at the back.
No
Yes,
surprise.
we do. Ben Ratcliffe is round at the back. McGee's car is stuck on the grid.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
That
there.
is awful. Jack Carty still stuck behind Spider-Man. Section's up to P1 already. Ryan is up 3 places. Dylan up 4 places. Aspect of McDonald
He's
up
just
2
away.
places.
McGee is
McGee's just
going.
away now. He's only just away now, so he's got a load of work to do to
He's gonna need a
save his
safety
world
car.
championship. When Section leading probably isn't the worst thing for him now at the moment.
McGee's
And
left
McGee is
again.
left. Oh, this is a
Not
disaster.
holding for him.
Oh, Condo's round! And Condo's in the barriers! And
That is one of the biggest
gotta be
crashes
safety
I've ever seen.
And it's a virtual safety
PSC
car.
have to be. It will change, I'd say.
Surely,
Safety
yes.
car.
Well called.
Now,
Oh, lads,
now,
I'm clipping that. That was so.
I
that was so.
got-
bad.
McGee is
I actually-
joined.
I got that on stream.
Yeah, I was with Jack Carty here on his side. He
I
had
was-
to slow down.
I was with Condo. Has Jack Carty
Yeah.
got damage? That's a big thing now for him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No.
He didn't. He
Now,
wasn't.
what
It
will
was
the
like Kimi Räikkönen in Imola with
Yeah.
Bottas and Russell.
Absolutely.
You just got all the debris off, but it
Yeah.
was big crash.
Absolutely.
He's up now up to P3, so he's ever so close. He also has to win the race to win the championship.
Now,
so
what would they do now? Will they pit for hard tyres? Because the hards
our tyres will go to the
could
end.
go to the end from here. When
They're not.
Johnny
I
and
definitely
Section
wouldn't.
don't.
I wouldn't pit. It's too early.
Right? Who's pitting?
And
Is it
lads,
Ryan?
poor McGee is having a nightmare
And
at
so
the
is
back.
Josh Nader. So Josh
His
Nader
internet
pits.
is all over the place.
Yeah, keep an eye on that, please. Ryan pits.
Oh, Ryan, Dylan. No, Ryan and not Gak, sorry.
Oh, Ryan and Josh are clearing the pit lane. And Ryan has to change his front wing. And not Gak pits, Aspect pits, Ben Ratcliffe pits.
Who predicted Josh?
I can't remember. He's still okay though. He's still okay. P12, and he might.
Josh.
But look though, he's on the hard tyre. He might not have to stop again. It's not Gak, Aspect.
Here comes
Ryan.
Mr. McGee. He might make a spot or two.
Oh.
Be careful now of the white line.
Ooh, Ryan served his penalty.
Right.
So it's 15 for
Yeah.
McGee.
Can someone just stay on board with Ryan,
I am.
please?
I'm going to watch McGee.
Yeah, just watch the Wi-Fi, please, because we know it is bad ahead. There is the Aston Martin safety car. More Aston Martin to annoy Cav with.
Oh, everything, every week.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Not an alpha in sight.
It's been a
Love to
long
see it.
season of this. It really has.
Love to see it. Lovely Ferrari and an Aston Martin there in P2 and P3, Colin.
Listen to that else.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you one thing. Jono on the lead car on the medium tyre in
Yeah.
P6.
And
Dylan has
Rory
made
Drain up to 7th.
Dylan's made his way up to 8 from the back of the grid, which is a great start for
Now,
him. So he's managed to
obviously,
avoid all the carnage.
If these lads can go another 7 or 8 laps on these softs, which is very doable, and there's another safety car, the likes of people from Jono down could, like the likes of Dylan, he could win it.
Yeah,
Because this
absolutely.
safety car, he'll have to pit again.
The big key for me, the big key now is, can Josh Hare stay close enough to Section and Johnny? Because Josh now is, we believe, the first car to not make a stop. That 5-second penalty shouldn't make that big of a difference, I don't think, because it was Ryan going into the back of Josh.
That should be removed.
So that could be in the pit lane, so that could be removed. And what we're seeing here is, obviously Josh has to warm up these hard tyres, but I don't think there'll be that big of an issue getting them to the end.
He's up to 5th as well on the softs.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Just avoiding the carnage. That's
Luke
key
is
around
back
here.
as well. He's up to P4.
Yeah, so Ryan hasn't served his penalty yet. To be honest with you, I would nearly pitted there to serve it and go on the heads and go
Yeah,
behind
these
Ben
lads-
Ratcliffe.
I'm going to have to just absolutely nurture these tyres.
It appears that McGee's okay at the moment. I don't want to jinx him, but
You've just said it. I mean, couldn't help yourself. But no, I've watched him for a full lap now, and he has settled in. So fingers
Look,
crossed
it
for the
does-
lads.
Let's just hope
Nobody
it's okay.
deserves that.
No, nobody doesn't. So yeah,
Right, so
this is going
we
to this shakes things up a bit. That was a big crash from Conzo. Somebody else crashed there in the practice race, Calv, if you didn't know. Someone else crashed there in the practice race during the week.
Tell me about it, Colin.
Yeah, someone just binned it, but instead of having cars around him, there's actually nobody around him, and he binned it all by himself. It was
Wow.
it was a Ferrari driver actually, Tier 1
Oh, wow.
Ferrari driver, and it wasn't Jack Hutchins
At that level.
at that level.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I missed that.
Wow.
Sorry, what season was this?
Oh, don't worry about
this
it.
was just a couple of days ago, wasn't it? Somebody
What-
else binned
what-
it there
Where is this?
in Singapore. Then it turned 12 and turned 13 over the bridge. Someone else binned it there the other day, I believe.
Just where McGee is right now, yeah. Absolutely.
Spider-Man, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh, I wasn't sure. It's a Ferrari driver.
Interesting, yeah.
I thought it was a Ferrari driver. Oh, here we go now. This is early.
Gonna get back on the way.
The safety car is in this lap. So what will Section and Johnny do? Section's going to go pretty close to the safety car, which I personally would not recommend.
I hope Shamrock's taking notes. We had some unusual safety car restarts last night.
Yes, I don't think he actually knew how to do them properly.
Section is very close. He's still not backing up. Back up.
No. He's,
Conzo's left the session. That's because he's DNF, so that's fine.
Yeah, he's staying very close to it.
Yeah, he needs to drop back. This is going to end disaster, isn't it?
He dropped back now. I think what he was doing, he was waiting till the very last second. So,
You're gone now.
he's waiting till the line.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Gone.
He's gone
Johnny's
now.
done alright, stay with him.
No,
Jack
Jack
Carty's a
Carty.
run.
Jack Carty's the
Johnny.
one now. And Jack gets out of it. I think rightly so. I don't think he was ever going to get round there.
No,
Tyre
Johnny.
temps are going to be cold. No overtakes
Yeah.
before. Knockback and Josh and Nate are having a battle down the back, but we'll stay with the championship battle.
Little bits of
out
contact
front.
in the middle of the field. Funny guys in the wall. Funny guys come.
Oh,
No
dear.
retirement though.
Oh no.
Section gets away well.
Whose back tyre is not heated at all.
Section gets away well.
So funny guy's missing an end plate, but he gets away otherwise.
I didn't watch the race, Shamrock. I'll be honest with you, mate. I didn't watch the race. So it's funny, I got damage. He does. He has front wing damage. Oh, we've got the two Red Bulls going close. And Ryan has to get out of that really for his teammate. So McGee is up into 14th. Remember, if Section wins, he needs to be 9th. He needs to be 8th. He needs to be in the top 7 to be champion.
Yeah.
His three big rivals are right there though, 1, 2 and 3, so it'll be interesting strategically what happens here. And penalties will play a big role in this too. Obviously any people with any fueling issues, they go out the window.
Oh, Aspect's around!
Oh
And
my
Knockback's gotten caught up in it.
God, big crash.
And McGee
Ryan
has just
damage.
managed.
McGee, I think, also has damage. Both Red Bulls
Yep.
will have to stack.
McGee has end plate damage. He is in
Does
trouble there.
McGee's
So-
got
so
damage.
does
Oh,
Ryan.
and Ben and Ryan has
Ben
Ben Ratcliffe
Ratcliffe.
through.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is going from back. Oh, look at Ben. Jeez, that was close. But McGee pits now.
He wasn't going to go up the inside there.
McGee's going to have to go for the hard tyre here. It's the only way he can do it now.
And hope for another safety car. So this is going from bad to worse to McGee at the moment. And
This is some course.
Dylan is pretty close to Rory Drain here. So all the lads in the pits at the back. Dylan doesn't go for a move, and rightly so. But look at the lads on the hard tyres. Flemo and Knockos have dropped away, and Josh and Ada's right up behind him. So gap to leader, you can see Josh is now 8 seconds off the lead. It's 25 for a pit stop. As Jono and Adam Whelan. Jono's been let through by Adam Whelan, I think. I think that might be a team call.
And it's another set of mediums for Ryan.
Ferrari Tier 3. The mediums will be slightly edging the softs at the moment now.
Actually, that's a Constructors' Championship. That's what that's about. Remember, Ben Ratcliffe's is still in play. Have to go forward because Johnny's pretty close to section here now.
And Jack's also in P3. So the gap is pretty much the same between the top 3, 4 tenths.
I won't do it as it stands because I'll jinx someone if I do that, so I'll miss something. So I'll wait with that unless there's another stoppage.
Not that dark yet, actually.
No.
On Johnny Pitts already.
Jack
Johnny
Pitts as well. Oh,
So
not the best thing to do.
DRS is just
the hards will be terrible.
So 5 laps, including laps under the safety car, and they're in already.
This is early.
That's not a smart choice, but
Johnny's gone onto the hard compound tyre. Ben Ratcliffe's on the fastest lap of the race.
Jack's also gone hard. Yeah, that's not a smart thing. The hards will be smelly by the end.
Josh and Ada, let's see how far ahead they are. Josh and Ada now. Oh, how far ahead Josh and Ada is from the two lads. That's going to be key. They're going to be in free air.
Yeah, so Johnny has good 10 seconds in front of him.
So now, he has, overtaking Ben Ratcliffe won't be an issue. He's 17 seconds behind Josh and Ada, who we think is going to the end. That's a lot of time he has to make up there.
He is. He's rolled the dice.
What will Section do about that?
Meanwhile, Rory Drain, Mr. Consistency, is just slugging away in P5.
Just tipping along, as he does. That's what he's done all year. Rory Drain.
He's done it brilliantly, in fairness to him.
Just tip away, tip away. John's now on the back of Gary. I wonder, are the soft tyres beginning to run out here? Adam Whelan is struggling too to stay with the lads. Jono might actually be in the lead here in a minute.
Oh, he will be, yeah. He's not P1 at the moment.
What will
See
Section?
what the front runners do.
What is Section going to do about that from Johnny? I'd assume he's going to cover,
Section's
and he
in.
does. He
He's
covers
covering
it,
the undercut.
Gary's in.
and
John
so is
O'Lee.
Gary. So Jono will
Adam
lead the
Whelan's
race.
also in.
Oh, that's the two McLarens. It's a stack.
Oh no. I'll go call for Adam Whelan, you should have saw that.
And he's speeding the pit
Why
lane.
second?
That's a bit of a killer.
Add
And
to his
Gary,
load.
Gary's on mediums. Look at that.
He's going too.
So
Stop
he's
him.
two stopping then. So where's Johnny now in comparison? Here's Johnny coming
Johnny's
down
down the main straight.
It's going to be very close to him in section. There
Johnny's
we
going to
are.
have him.
And he's going
Johnny's
to have
comfortably
him.
going to have him.
The undercut has worked for Johnny, but now...
It's powerful.
Well, Johnny now, if McGee's at the back and Miles behind, Johnny needs a podium to win the championship. That's it now, so he's got himself ahead. As Knockgak does the fastest lap of the race, but he has to stop again yet. So look, that's the gap, 20 seconds between first and second in the championship at the moment.
There's a little train here behind
There comes
Knuckles.
Jack Carty and Section going at the DRS down towards turn 7. And Section just about stays in front. That fast as that point could be very important later. Adam Whelan's in free air with that 5-second penalty. So where's the close battles? Josh Naylor and Knuckles. Will Josh Naylor send it up the inside?
Rory Drain talking up Dylan.
Doesn't. He doesn't send it.
Now, how much help can Ben give to Johnny as well when they get there?
Yeah, well, Johnny's got a bit of work to do to catch Ben first, so he's got a lot of work to do. Oh, Josh hits the back of Knuckles!
No wing damage,
I think he just about gets away with it.
Yeah, no visible wing damage.
And Ben Ratcliffe's just sitting there. A sector 2.
Sector 2,
that
yeah.
funny guy again.
Lucifer.
It's funny guy again. As Knuckles runs very wide, and here goes Josh Naylor, and he is through. And Ben Ratcliffe's going to follow him as well. Oh, he dives him, and he
hits
just Knuckles gets out of it. Fair play to Knuckles there. Here comes Dylan and Rory Drain for second place. And Rory doesn't fight him. Dylan's up the inside, and Dylan is through as long as he can slow it down when he gets there, and he does. An Aspect has gone through on Knuckles as well then, so yeah, Josh Naylor and Ben Ratcliffe pitching so early for the hard tyres. Can they get to the end? That'll be interesting now. Oh,
Ooh,
Ben
big
nearly
snap for
loses
Ben.
it.
Yeah.
So Johnny's next problem is obviously Big Knuckles, so it looks it was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Catch him eventually, but Big Knuckles obviously is not going to the end. The only person
He
that
has
does
to
have
make
to
a
fit
stop.
again is Aspect.
So no, Knuckles stays on the hard tyre, so he'll have to stop. So at the moment you have John O'Dillon, Rory Drain, Kay Flemo, Aspect, and Big Knuckles definitely have to stop. So as it stands, Johnny is an FP3, which is what he needs. He has to be on the podium
He does.
to have a chance of being champion.
Lads have reeled in Kay Flemo here.
I think, yeah, Flemo is
Flemo obviously
kind of
starting on
becoming
the hards.
the cork in the bottle. Oh, Ben Ratcliffe nearly loses the car.
Just be careful.
Oh, Aspect gets on the overtake very early there and nearly makes a mess of it. Will Flemo fight this hard with Josh and Ada, I wonder? So here comes Josh now. Ben's on the back of him. He isn't going to get him on this lap. Flemo burns the overtake, and Josh has to wait. We'll go back through the field. Oh, hold on, Aspect. Did he overtake Ben Ratcliffe off the track there? Well,
Side by side.
He stays behind him now, so that trouble is not needed. But I wonder there.
Switches back. He's got good traction. Ben goes across the cover.
He won't go around there. I'm hoping Hell's chance to
Get
go
out of
around
that
there.
Aspect. Well done.
So Aspect holds on to P7 then for now, but remember, they're not really racing Aspect at the moment, I wouldn't have thought. Let's look at section 116 now, closing the gap to Real Johnny. So we'll watch the battle up here for the moment. It's probably the closest battle on the track. So that's the gap to leader, everyone. At the moment, Jono, if he wants to pit, will come out in the gap between Gary and Knockgak, which is kind of where he'd like to be. Same with Dylan. That's kind of where they want to be.
Dylan is catching Gary big time now, and Jono is burning his overtake. He needs to save it to fight Dylan if he wants to hold him up.
Absolutely. Aspect comes again with no overtake. He's got very little overtake. He's going to go up the inside, is he? No, he thinks better of it.
Well, this fighting is helping Johnny close up. He's under 9 seconds now.
Absolutely. It's Johnny and Ben Ratcliffe are his two here. Ben will get out of his way. Oh, Aspect nearly loses it. He got on the overtake a little bit early there and had to get out of the throttle. Now, Keith Flynn must be catching Rory Drain here, is he not? And McGee is through, and Adam Wheel has an issue at the pit lane. What the hell has he done here?
Yeah, I think Rory's seeing the best of those mediums. They'll go off a good bit earlier than the hards.
Gary has cleared Jack Carty then, so Gary now on his fresher mediums can take off after section 116. It's very important for Johnny to stay in front of section before he catches the pack, because he has a bit of a free overtake pretty much with Ben Ratcliffe in there.
Josh is boring them, but he's not going to get him.
Very impatient behind the Aston Martin of Ben Ratcliffe.
Oh, Jack Carty's left the session. Oh,
Those Alfa Romeos don't do patience, Colin.
Sort that out there, Cav, if you don't mind. Dylan now is 9/10 behind Jono.
He says already joined.
Perfect.
We have another invite.
Oh, Aspect again on the curbs.
Sector 3, who is it?
Knuckles
is gone. Will this be a safety car? Yes!
It is.
Oh, that's good. Now that changes things big time now.
Jono.
Aspect, Jono, K. Flint. Oh, what? Yeah, so Jono, Dylan, Rory, Drain, K. Flemho, and Aspect. It helps them big time. Gary pits. I wonder if Gary is going on to another set of mediums. He might be able to stretch them to the end with the safety car. We'll see. As Knockgak pits behind for the hard compound tyre. We just saw that very quickly.
McGee goes around.
He's on the hard tyre, so he's trying to gain track position. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't blame him, and he is ahead of Gary.
Gary has gone in for mediums.
Oh, Gary, you hit your cross.
Which will not make it to the end.
They'll be tight, I'd say.
They won't make it to the end.
Bad.
They only do 13 laps. Well, I know Wheeler did 19 laps on them, but he won't have any sort of pace in them going to the end of them.
Wow. And Wheeler's to go.
Yes, sort of thing.
So Ryan and Funny Guy are in the pits as well then, so Adam Wheeler is miles behind. If I were Adam Wheeler, I'd just stay out another lap, just in case you
Rory Jane's going to have to watch his fuel. He's on yellow. He will get a lot of that back now.
This will help him.
Yeah. He's gone ballsy. Jack Carty has rejoined.
So he'll be able to go in for the pits.
But look, hang on now a second, look at this. Johnny 8th, Section 9th, Jack Carty 10th, McGee 11th at the moment.
John was taking the stop. John was in.
We have a few pit stops to make here, and here
followed
they are.
By Dylan.
Ferrari and Mercedes in the pit lane, as are Williams, and all three guys make a pit stop as Ben Ratcliffe pits.
Yeah, it doesn't need to.
And so does Aspect. I'm not sure why Josh Nader stays out. So does Flemmo. Why does
Johnny
Flemmo
stays out? So does Section.
Why does Flemmo stay out there?
Jack Carty can also stay out if he wants, but he has enough gap behind. I don't think he can get overtaken.
I think he will by McGee.
He'll be close.
So Johnny is in P3 now. Section's 4th. Jono has come out behind them in 5th. Dylan is 6th. That's worked out well for Dylan. He's jumped Rory Drain and Ben Ratcliffe in that.
Someone needs to tell McGee it's hammer time. He could get another position here.
Oh, Jack Carty's got front wing damage. Oh,
he would have come out between. He would have come out in between Jack Carty and Bootom's back.
He's going to be behind Knockgak, is he not? He's going to be close to Knockgak here.
No, he get out ahead. He should do.
Most importantly, that promotes McGee to P10
behind
now.
Him. He is behind him.
Wow.
So as it stands, so what are the okay? So Wheeler wants to know the warning situation there, lads. Do you know? Just double check the warnings of the main lads, as in Johnny, Section, Mickey, and the championship contenders. Really. So all 5 of them are still running here at the moment. Unfortunately, Williams are now out of the constructor section, and Johnny is what he wants to know.
Yeah, so Johnny at the moment is clean. Section at the moment has 2 warnings.
And none of them are for collision, I'm assuming, no?
Rory Drain has 1. I'll double check in a second. McGee has 1. And Jack Carty, our last championship protagonist, also has 1.
Excellent. Johnny needs a podium.
John, I was thinking, well, we have this little bit of sage car. Would you like to go through the scenarios? Or we have time?
Absolutely. So, as we stand at the moment, McGee is in P10 and Johnny is P3. I need to check who's got the fastest lap, actually. Because that actually determines it's Ryan.
That is Ryan.
So, Ryan at the moment. So, as it stands, Johnny, if he finishes 3rd and McGee finishes 10th, Johnny would actually win the championship on countback. Because he'd have won. Because he'd have had 2nd, I think. But Section, he has to win this race, and that's the issue. Now, Kay Flemo has to stop yet. He hasn't actually made a pit stop yet. So they all have gained a free position. So when it all shapes out, because I think Josh will get that 5 seconds removed.
Yeah,
so once he will be in net P1. So when it all shapes out, it'll be Josh leading from Johnny and Section. So it'll be Johnny on 18 points and McGee on 2 in 9th. So it appears now McGee has to get up to P7 if Johnny finishes in P2.
Yeah, he's nicely poised in P10 right now.
And he is not that far behind them, so let's wait and see what happens here now. But it's not that safety car was good for McGee. It brought him back into play a little bit. Jack Carty now is in big trouble. In fact, he's way down the field.
If it's excuse me, real Johnny
tired. You're
goes into first.
We're not even half distance, Colin.
And Connor's already yawning. Yeah, look at him. Go on.
I'm tired. I'm getting tired of all this thinking in my head. I haven't done this since leaving school 4 years ago. Anyway, if Johnny wins the race and McGee is where Johnny is, how does that get on?
In 3rd.
Yeah.
And McGee wins. McGee
wins the championship.
So where does McGee have to finish to win?
To guarantee the championship, it's P3. Now, Johnny, if McGee finishes 4th, the only way Johnny would win it is by winning it and by getting the fastest lap, which is unlikely. Here we go, everybody.
So if it's a thing, Johnny finishes.
Johnny's
second.
red Xing. Sorry, just to jump over you, that Johnny's red Xing.
He is indeed.
This isn't good. This isn't good.
Oh, he's jumping around.
Look at Section's POV.
Oh, he's jumping everywhere.
He's back
it looks
now,
like it's
normal.
okay now, but
Might have a little bit of a spike there. He's a
just
Mayo,
had a bit of a. He's not an AI, I don't think. No, he isn't.
No, he's not. He's not.
So that's okay. So yeah, safety car's in this lap.
Oh no!
I think that might have been earlier. I think that might have been. I think that there's a bit of lag in that. So we'll obviously see how that. We'll obviously we'll have a look into that and make sure that everything's okay. Kay Flemo hits the wall on the restart. Sorry to jump over you, and he runs wide. And Josh Aneda, he's off track, so he's fine. So there's no.
What's happened?
Kay Flemo's gone. He's waiting for everyone to clear. I think
he's just gonna let the field go, which if he's damaged, probably the smart thing to do. He's staying out of the way. Yeah.
So at the moment, Johnny, in the current position, he will win the championship, won't he?
Well, it depends on that 5 seconds.
He's in 9th.
Because Section hasn't got a penalty, remember now.
Yeah, Section was the car behind him though, so I wonder what's happened there.
I think it's a bit of lag. But
I'll check the race restrictor there.
Okay.
Yeah. Got that. Johnny, severe collision with Section 116, so Section did not get a penalty.
I think that's a bit of Wi-Fi issue there. To be honest with you, I
think by the looks of that, it will get removed for Johnny.
Yeah.
Because he was not the car behind, so there's an unjust 5 seconds. But anyway, we go on. So yeah, Johnny at the current moment will win the championship, I believe, in P2. Yeah.
As it stands, yes, he will. But of course, there's a
And
long way to go. McGee has
has
dropped
to finish
off.
7th.
Oh, Gary's on the back of McGee here.
Yes.
So
Of course, McGee on all tyres.
Yeah.
And obviously, Jono is sticking with these lads up here. What he'll try to do is maybe hold everyone up for Jack Carty.
Oh, Jono gets 3 seconds. That's the first one. First driver to get 3 seconds. That definitely won't get removed, unfortunately. So that could be very important if he's close to McGee at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jono's struggling a little bit.
He's struggling to keep up. There's no temp in those hard compounds. You can just see the battery usage. He's had to use a lot more battery just to keep up with these boys. And
he likes to burn the battery, so I hope he save it.
As Kate Flemo has pitted, is this a retirement or is this just a pit stop?
Ooh, Jono has a very poor run. He's burning the overtake. He was not want to let this Merc by.
Will Dylan have a look up the inside? He thinks better of it. Dylan needs to turn. Jono goes off the track. That could be a warning. Ben Ratcliffe around Rory Drain, and Ben Ratcliffe goes around the outside, and he thinks better of it. Oh, he doesn't think better of it.
Great traction. They're still side by side.
And he's through, and
Aspect might have a run as well. Yeah, he's definitely not going to get it done there.
Not going to get it done in the turn.
Ben Ratcliffe had a very good overtake. Did that myself 2 weeks ago. Great minds think alike.
Would you call Ben Ratcliffe a great? I wouldn't call Ben Ratcliffe a great mind. I certainly wouldn't call you a great mind.
I retract that.
Well, Jono goes a bit wide into the.
Not Gak wanted to move on Gary.
Dylan's having a look. Dylan just needs to DRS, I think.
Yeah, Jono is fighting a battle he will not win.
An aspect of Rory
he's
Drain.
cleared Rory with a good move there.
So now McGee is next out for Rory Drain. Next up to try and pass Rory Drain. That's very important for McGee.
Irish Gary right on the back of McGee here on these 9 lap hold hards.
Oh, look how close Johnny is to Josh and Ada.
Yeah, he's really reeled them in this lap.
Still on 100% battery, 2 of them really.
Both of them are, so they're both going well. DRS is now enabled. Ben Ratcliffe is
the
close.
halfway mark, lads.
Has Jack Carty's been there, has he? What's happened to Jack Carty?
He's gone into the pits.
Damage for the damage.
No, it's going wrong for Jack, I think.
Jack, championship over, I believe.
Think that could be his championship hopes gone, unfortunately.
Medium tyres going on.
Yeah, they probably will go. They'll go from here.
15 laps is fine. Yeah.
So now,
and he's away.
Jono is on 17% battery.
Josh Naylor's still in front then. Oh, Ben nearly hit the back of Dylan. That was close.
Yeah, Ben needs to be careful. Dylan, is he still on for a championship as well?
No, Dylan isn't. Dylan unfortunately had the issue in Brazil, which meant he was taken out of it.
Yes.
So at the moment, Jono's penalty is going to drop him down quite, and look at that. As it stands,
Johnny is very close now.
Holding up everyone here.
As it stands, Jono's penalty is going to take it behind Gary.
Yeah, and he's holding up everyone as well, so he's losing more time fighting everyone.
Absolutely, he is. Yeah.
That's the smartest thing to do. To be fair, he should just let everyone go past and use their DRS. Stay within.
The constructors champion now, yeah. The Ferrari constructors run doesn't look very good for them at the moment, does it? So maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe that's what the thought process is. Oh, he's got a little bit wide in turn.
Also, 2 more
21.
As well. And Ratcliffe is very anxious to get past it in here. He's got over the back of him.
Mediums he had, so I suppose he's trying to take advantage of the tyre. It's Ryan and Knockgak, I believe. Ryan is through on Knockgak. That's pretty close actually. Look at Adam Whelan and Ryan, and Knockgak gets out. Fair play to you. Good racing again.
Irish Gary's still behind McGee. Still fine.
Funny guy pits. Oh, Dylan runs very wide there. Through.
Ooh, Gary has a very good run on McGee, but they're both burning the overtake.
Hold it. We've got Ben Ratcliffe. Will he send it up the inside? He does. McGee. Ben Ratcliffe sends it. And he makes the corner. Now, what's going to happen with Dylan? An aspect. Oh,
Oh, McGee dives down the inside of Gary. He does not want to give up his position. Gary gets the position eventually.
And Aspect goes round the outside of Dylan and he makes it. That's a great move from Aspect. But it was all set up by Ben Ratcliffe diving him up the inside into turn 7. And as you said, McGee has been passed by Irish Gary.
Very good battle between the two of them. McGee got a very desperate. He did dive him.
I think Ben...
Ratcliffe's going for a move on Jono, is he? Yeah, he
sends this one as well. Those medium tires make it stick.
Jono gets out of it to the Aspect at the back of him.
I don't think so. He came very close to him though.
It's funny, I guess 3 seconds he's down the back of the field.
Very much out of it.
We'd be lucky to see him again the rest of the race.
You can like to see now why Lucifer has retired down the bottom.
Not yet. Fair play, don't give up, don't give up yet, anything can happen from Singapore, lads. So.
Absolutely, we're only over halfway, lads.
So here we go. So by the looks of it now at the moment, Johnny is in a firm, nice little grip of the championship.
Yeah, McGee's hard tyres are giving up on him, and I wonder will the same happen to Josh Nader soon.
Yeah, 15 laps, he does have to... he doesn't actually.
No, he doesn't, but they'll go very second hand towards the end. Johnny's got a great chance now.
Yeah, he's very close this lap.
He's not burning it. He doesn't want to get it done this lap. He's waiting. The Aston Martin, he's biding his time. Oh, section hit the back of Johnny.
Did he?
Just a little tap. Ben
Ratcliffe's up the inside of him.
Ben Ratcliffe wanting to hold. Yeah, that's a great move.
And Ben's got him, I think. Section dives him back up the inside. And there's contact.
Section's around.
Section is round.
Sections can fall completely there.
I think Section might have turned in on him there. Oh, is he disqualified? Don't tell me. He's disqualified!
No.
For driving backwards! Oh no, no.
That's a killer.
So Section is disqualified. Unfortunately.
And by the looks of it, it was his own fault. He I
actually caught it on stream.
Yeah, I was on board.
Ben was faultless there.
From behind. Yeah, Ben left him plenty of space.
He looked like he did to me as well.
I think that was not there.
Yeah, it looked like to me Ben was the car in front. So
Section is out of the championship. It looks like Johnny is on to win this thing.
Well, no, because McGee's gained a spot from that as well, and he could catch Jono yet.
So he has to be 7th.
McGee's got to be 7th, so there's still a bit to go yet here. So a long way to go.
Johnny has to be first or fastest lap to win it, correct?
No, he just needs to win it.
Needs to win
at
it.
The moment.
Second with the fastest
second
lap.
is okay. Second is okay at the moment for him.
But if McGee is 7th, he needs to be second with fastest lap. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So
we'll discuss that again in a few laps time.
We will. There's a lot going on here now at the moment. Aspect might come into play here yet.
I may take a few notes here, Cav.
Write them all down.
Go get the notes written down. That's Jono's lost the DRS and is burning on his ERS, so he hasn't got much left. And Dylan Shaw, he's going to go up his head. And Johnny has the lead. Can Josh Nader fight him back? He does. Josh is trying to fight him back. Trying to go round the outside. And Johnny's in the wall. Johnny brought too late, lost that front wing.
Ben's trying to go around the outside now. Ben's burning. But Johnny might hold him up here. This is going to be dicey.
Josh has got the inside line. Josh will go. So what about Aspect?
Here comes Aspect.
No, get out.
Oh my goodness.
He gets out of it, but Johnny lost his front wing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Josh Nader stuck a wheel in there.
Oh, I'm not sure. We'd have to see that again.
Yeah, that's a difficult one to call. You'd need to see both. So how bad is Johnny's damage?
Wing. You can see it. He's no downforce whatsoever.
His end plate, is it?
An Aspect is trying to go up. Aspect's trying to go up the inside of Ben Ratcliffe. An Aspect. Oh, there's a bit of contact.
It's not going to happen there.
I don't think he should have sent that.
Oh, John, it's the back. There's Gary on the inside of Rory Drain, his arch nemesis. Oh, great move for Gary underneath the grandstand. That's what you do there, Cav.
McGee gets out of it. Johnny will surely pit now, won't he?
Jono and Gary.
He does. Johnny pits. Which now means the championship is back in championship winning position then.
Another turn in the title.
Section's left the session.
He's retired, that's okay.
Jack Hart is left again. Jeez. Some lads' connections be awful there.
Yeah, we've had a bad run.
Johnny had to serve his 5-second penalty as well.
Oh, that's wrong.
We'll go forward now. Here comes Ben Ratcliffe on Josh Nader, and Ben's going to go into the lead surely. Jack Carty
Yeah.
gets the fastest lap. Actually, do you know what? That could be important. Sometimes Jack Carty. Actually, no, because Jack needs to win the race, doesn't he? You know,
Jono, Gary, let Jono. Sorry,
Aspects on the
Jono, let
outside
Gary.
of Josh.
or his hard tyres beginning to give up on him. Oh,
That
what
is
a
an
move from
absolutely
Aspect.
fantastic move from Aspect.
As sweet as a nut.
That is absolutely fantastic. Using the compound advantage, bit of bravery and a bit of balls. Ooh, Gary and Dylan coming a bit close.
Send Jack an invite. Have you done it? Sector
Oh.
2 is Adam Whelan. Adam Whelan has spun it.
Spotted it.
Some,
I can't. Since he's already joined on my thing.
right, I can't stop the stream, can I?
No, I have another one. I have another one done for Jack.
Alright,
Can you?
alright.
Oh, good man.
I got one to him.
Good luck, Cav. Fair play to you. So Gary, Dylan, then.
Rory Train is joined up on the back of this train now.
Behind Jono.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny has passed Cave Flemo there.
Josh in the pits.
Josh is pitted.
He's given up on those
So
hards.
after all that, after all the fighting, he's pitted.
Yeah, Johnny
basically-
will be very annoyed about that.
He will. Knockback's pitted
Josh
as well.
Taylor might have
He
lost
served his
Johnny's
fight.
championship.
He served his 5 seconds of changing his wing. I wonder would
Yeah.
Johnny actually be ahead of him? He could be. Who's that defending?
He
It's
probably
Dylan.
will be.
Yeah, he'll have him. Comfortably.
Yeah, real Johnny will be very annoyed to hear that Josh Taylor is pitted.
He's ahead of him. Johnny's now back ahead, so Johnny's now P11.
Yeah. McCarthy's back in as well.
And Aspects is closing up on Ben Ratcliffe with the 2 Mercedes going head to head for the last spot on the podium. Irish Gary could be on the podium, lads. Don't want to have jinxed him, have I?
Well, he did say if he gets a podium, he's going to go out on a bang and retire.
Yeah,
He
he
did
said
tell
to me,
that
alright,
thing.
he's great. He's a big United fan. He was telling me if he gets a podium, he'll sing his Ollies at the wheel chant. He wants me to do my big, my old hello little, my little old famous hello. So, of course, a long way to go before that happens, but
10 more laps.
a long way to go yet. So, Jono at the moment. So, McGee at the moment is a net P6, so that's enough for him to be champion.
I go into game chat and starts blaring.
Someone's
Roy
left
Ryan,
the
right?
session, man, because I've got no interval. Oh, here we are, the intervals are back to me here now.
Yeah, that's cross the line again.
Yeah. It's a big train at the
Well,
moment.
Jono is struggling to keep up with the likes of Gary and Dylan. He is burning his battery.
Yeah.
Fairness, he's doing well here.
Oh, the carry went very wide there, my god.
He's out of the 1 second now. Oh, he's just in it again.
Aspect and Ben Ratcliffe. Pretty close. Aspect
And
surely
McGee's
wants.
in the DRS of Rory Train. He's after getting it.
Yeah, Roy Drain did not get it on Jono though.
So yeah, we'll go back to that now shortly. Actually, it's probably the closest battle on the track, so we'll go.
Ben Ratcliffe wants to be a tier 3 driver, currently leading.
Yeah.
He told me he wanted to go to tier 3. But the looks of it, he's going up to 1, I think.
No, it's not quite. I can only imagine what his reaction would be.
By the looks of it, if he wins this, could be a fairly tier 2 slot for him.
Could be, absolutely. But also what's in play here for Ben is the Constructors' Championship. As it stands, it's going to Aston Martin with him being out front.
Constructors Champion for tier 2 or overall?
Tier 2 Constructors' Championship.
Ooh, hello.
Because McLaren and Williams are out of it. Because they've only got one driver. Because they've only got one driver left. So it's
Gary
for
slowly dropping back. Sorry, to go back here from Dylan. Jono has gone out of DRS.
That's going to be the question here. That's going to be the question here. How will Aspects and Ben Ratcliffe's tyres hold up, and can Dylan start coming back at at the two of them later towards the end of the race.
Yeah, Dylan has the tyre
I
advantage.
think
The
Dylan-
mediums will be really bad by the time.
And he
by
might
that
have.
27.
Oh, here
Aspect's
comes
coming at
Aspect.
Ben.
Oh,
He gets out of it.
He burned all the overtake just to get out of it. Sector 3. Okay, Flemo's round.
Yeah.
No safety car out. He's back up and running again.
Rory
Drain gets 3 seconds, so that puts McGee up another one. As it stands.
Yeah, he's on to win this championship so far.
Funny guy gets another one. Flemo is down the pit straight.
Does.
I will leave that go for now because
Funny guy's making his own track limits.
Dylan runs very deep there.
Very wide. He's put Gary maybe back in a little bit. Yeah, Jono has definitely dropped off.
But Rory's dropped off as well as McGee.
Is Jono keeping the fifth, like burning his battery, by just keeping for the unconstructed overall?
That's maybe what he's thinking about at the moment. So
yeah, I wonder why. Or he just wants to keep the fifth really badly.
Well, yeah, he could keep fifth, I suppose, if Rory holds up McGee. I mean,
this type of circuit doesn't suit Rory Drain a lot. He likes really kind of high-speed circuits, like the Belgium. He had a very good run in Belgium before.
Here's the battle
again.
Here's the battle for the lead. We'll go up here for the moment because this is where it's all happening at the moment. McGee is close to Rory Drain. Spinner. Jono. It's Jono.
Jono. Yeah.
We'll come back to that in a second. Virtual safety car. I tell you what, that helps Ben Ratcliffe out because Ben was in trouble there with Aspect. He had a good run at him. And Jono, did he lose his front wing? Yes, he did. So that is potentially. It's Johnny Pitts.
Yeah, he's taking the VSC opportunity.
Why has he done that?
Well,
Has he got damage?
Nose damage, he does.
Yeah, Ben Ratcliffe needs to watch his driving. He's going very quickly.
He's okay.
He's back to green again.
Yes, Faze, it was Josh.
Aspect blocks up behind Ben Ratcliffe.
Gary's just out of the DRS zone now of Dylan.
Moment Jono will keep his V8.
Oh, he's got no front wing, has he not? He's got no front wing, remember that.
Oh, yeah,
So he's going to drop. He's going to drop further down yet. Adam Whelan will be next. I wonder. Jono might even retire. We'll see. Here comes Aspect.
Anyway.
Just relax with his face. Just relax. Just everybody, alright? Relax a bit. McGee and Rory Drain and Rory Drain pits, so he couldn't make the mediums last.
Wow.
That's definitely showing on Gary's side now.
Gary can't keep up now.
Aspect of Ben
is
Ratcliffe
struggling with the ERS. I think as long as Ben hasn't,
all he needs to do is literally park it.
Because the only place really for me, I think he can get him is into turn 7. I don't know. So Rory Drain's pitted for the soft compound tyre. Josh and is going to go back ahead of him. Jono's pitted for mediums.
Keep an eye on the interval between Dylan and Aspect. He is closing in.
McGee nearly taps the wall.
That's the one thing he doesn't need now.
No, he needs to keep it clean and make these tyres last.
So,
so
in terms of pit stop,
we believe Ben Ratcliffe, well, none of them actually have to stop again by regulation, but it's just a matter of whether the medium tyres of Ben, Aspect and Gary can last.
McGee's currently in 5th. If it's any, got damage or anything like that,
he's got 19 lap old heads.
Yeah, would he still win it if he had a pit stop?
He will do
Johnny?
Because Ben Ratcliffe's winning it. That's what's helping him here.
Yeah, the advantage he carried in here is proven important.
If McGee got no points today,
he can still win it. He can still win it because Section Jack Carty or Rory Drain have to win it.
Right, okay. So basically, he just needs to go to the end and he'll win it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Aspect got a little bit of a poor run on Ben Radcliffe. Aspects have to burn it once more. Ben Radcliffe just going to keep it cool.
Absolutely.
Ben's stocking up that ERS as well.
Yeah, that's what I paid to do. If he's going to come at you, he needs to have something in the tank.
I just think with that, yeah, these mediums, Aspects mediums will probably be the ones to go first.
McGee also has the advantage of a rear gunner, who I hope will just sit there and protect them.
Ryan, he will do. No, we know Ryan well.
So he's in a great position. He just has to keep it steady. After all the internet troubles he had early on.
Absolutely. So just 5 laps to go here.
Seconds, but he's way without the points now.
Nothing much will happen between the two Red Bulls. Ben Ratcliffe is starting to get away.
Yeah, Aspect is struggling. That locking up could be added some tyre wear on the front tyres. It's the front, he's letting them down here.
It's the front right is going to be the issue here. And he's
Look
gone.
at that last sector, that's a second.
Ben Ratcliffe is gone.
Ben Ratcliffe might maybe burn a couple of percent here, just make sure of it.
He's out of the DRS zone. He's 1.3 clear, so Ben now is very comfortable.
And he gets 3. I think, yeah, Ben Ratcliffe would be right now, just absolutely burn it down this one.
Hold on a second. Dylan is now only 3.9 behind Aspect.
Yeah, that was 4.9 2 laps ago.
He is starting to catch him up a bit. There's gap to Lisa. Dan man. Don't know why you want to see that, but okay, that's it. So Red McGee could make an emergency pit stop if he had to, just to make sure he doesn't get any punctures or anything, because that would potentially be the only way he could lose it at this stage.
He just needs to go to the end, that's it. He doesn't matter where he finishes, he needs to get to the finish line.
Absolutely, just make sure you get to the line.
Because if he crashes, he won't be classified, so he needs to just go to the end and make sure of it.
Even still, does he need to be classified as of right now?
He doesn't need to be at the moment.
Sorry, that one. So, so McGee's the champion still.
Sector 2, what's happened? Is it Adam Whelan?
McLaren. It is Adam
He's
Whelan.
lost the front, he's completely lost the front wing and we've reversed
BSC.
Would I be right in saying McGee is world champion, so?
Not yet. It looks good, it looks very good for him, but not yet.
So even if he retired, he'd still win it though?
At the moment, yeah. But
as the way it stands right now, Connor.
But if it's St. Johnny was ahead of him?
If Jack Carty or someone was to be able to win the race somehow from here, which is obviously highly unlikely, then he would take the title, so... If we're going to get back underway, what you don't want here is anyone getting a drive-through penalty. That's what you don't want here.
Yeah.
That could change things big time if someone picks up a drive-through. Aspect was pretty close to...
Oh, Adam Whelan has drove on, and I think, is he going to...
He's not going to retire in there, is he?
I hope not.
Oh, he's reversing. Oh, what's going on here?
I'm not sure. He's reversing onto the track, but he's ghosting, thankfully.
I don't know what's doing.
Right, we'll leave him to it. I'm assuming it's all okay.
He could cause a safety car.
I think he's still going. Is he still okay? I think.
Yeah, he's back on now. Yeah.
Fair play. So he got out of the way, which is absolutely fine. And Dylan,
that's mad. Look how much Dylan has got. Scary. 6.8 seconds.
I saw that, Paddy. Yeah, that's some sort of glitch in the freaking game. I don't know what happened there because I had it on realistic before we started it, so I don't know.
Well, it's a lovely morning in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened there. It's unrealistic, but I don't know.
Oh. Lovely morning fine conditions. No lights on Singapore.
Yeah, I could have done with this last night. Couldn't see, you see. Bit of extra light would have done me no harm.
Yeah.
Colin B loves the sunrise.
That's why I was reacting to. And look at this, Aspect is struggling. 1.8 is the gap between Dylan and Aspect, so that seems to be the battle now.
Jeez, look at Dylan, what the hell? He is, oh man, come on Dylan. Oh, this is brilliant. He might get him.
I tell you what, it's an awful shame Dylan had such a bad result in Brazil.
An awful man, Paddy, ain't you? You're an awful man.
Hey.
So I'll talk to you.
You may tell me what this call is.
I'll talk to you after.
Mrs.
I'll talk to you after the race, Paddy. All right.
Oh, you dog.
You dog.
Anyway, here comes Dylan.
He's all red now. Look at Dylan. Look, he's all red as well.
Look at Dylan.
And
Dylan's
Dylan's in the DRS.
You won't get him, I don't think.
Aspect's burning everything. Dylan's going to go wrong.
Dylan, do it.
Oh, no, just not quite, but he's...
I would have gone for it.
Aspect's
He's gone
wide,
wide, and there we go, a 3-second penalty.
Guaranteed. Go on, Dylan. Stick it.
Tell you what, if Aspect can hold him up enough, could Irish Gary go on the podium?
Ooh, 9 seconds behind though. Did Gary have a little bit of a kerfuffle there?
I think his tyres are going off.
Well, Aspect here needs to make sure he doesn't lose time fighting them. That's not his fight anymore.
No.
Dylan struggles under traction as well, though. But he's going to have him here. No.
No, not yet. Not in this one. This is not the one you dive into.
The next straight.
Thank you, Colin.
Definitely be the
yeah, you don't want to dive into that corner at all, Conal, into turn 14, do you?
No, definitely not.
Because we know what could happen, like if someone messes up. And Alfa Romeo
plus that tyre barrier was extended.
Yeah.
He didn't get the Stewart's notes there last morning.
It was even more extended last night. Had an Alfa Romeo on the end of it.
Oh, lads, lovely sunrise this is.
I tell you what.
Get the sunscreen out,
Here's
lads.
Dylan. And Dylan's not going to go for it just yet. I think he'll wait till the pits.
I was wondering why it was so light. I was like, oh, eventually it get dark, will it?
I couldn't figure that out. I was like, what the hell's happened there? I'd have to have a look after the race, but anyway.
Oh, he has a great exit here. He's gonna...
he loses it!
Tell you what,
he upshifted a little bit. Oh no, hold on, he still has a DRS, he's still burning the DRS.
He has to. On you,
Aspect's gonna run him out with space though.
Oh, he does.
He runs wide. Aspect will probably park this inside again.
Oh, he came so close hitting that wall there.
Dylan's through. Dylan should be through as long as Aspect.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan has got the inside line. I don't think Aspect will be able to go around the outside here. Aspect hits the wall.
Yeah,
Aspect hit the wall.
Oh, damage, Aspect. He had to give that up eventually. Dylan was ahead of him.
Now remember, Aspect has the DRS on this corner, on this mini straight here.
Seconds,
but Dylan is off down the road.
And Radcliffe is
off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Off into the sunrise even.
Yeah, sunrise. Yeah.
Thanks to you.
In the back. This is in the boot there.
So yeah, we're coming to the closing stages of this championship. It's unbelievable Tier 2 championship. Ben Ratcliffe is just about to start the final lap.
Awful sun glare.
Aspect has massive understeer.
He won't catch him now. He won't catch Dylan now. Dylan's too far up the road.
Nice, gone.
Yeah, well, looks like Johnny is going to get 10th place.
So Jack Carty has the fastest lap point at the moment, but it's not going to be enough. So here comes Ben Ratcliffe down the first sector, end of the first sector, down into turn 7. Just not trying it home.
Ben said to me earlier he didn't want any coverage tonight.
He didn't. He told me he had no hope in hell's chance. He's on a jack at the moment.
Sandbagging. Sandbagging for the whole season. Sandbagging for the whole season. Warning, sandbagging for the whole season.
It's Josh Nader on Jack Carty. 2 seconds, guys. We'll just have another battle down here. We should cover this one.
On Jack, great check.
And Jack has got no ERS, and he is through. And Knockback is in the barrier in the last sector.
Oh, lovely.
So Josh Nader is through.
Oh, it's another AlphaTauri crashing under the grandstand. I wonder who did that last night. It was another AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, he's gone for a spin into the pits. Bloody.
Spun at the final corner, but that won't be an issue.
Ben Radcliffe.
Here we go. It's the
It's his
Aston.
second win of the season.
He won the first race of the season down under.
He
wins
does
the
win
last race of the season. It's Ben Ratcliffe takes the checkered flag for Aston Martin and wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Great effort from Dylan from coming back from 16th on the grid, and I think Aspect is just about going to hold off.
McGee spun. Gets. Oh, sorry, he doesn't. He lets Ryan through. He's doing a few donuts, I think.
No, he's not going to do a few donuts. He's coasting home, and here is your Tier 2 World Champion for Season 6. It's McGee for Red Bull. He is the World Champion of Tier 2. Many congratulations to him. Josh comes home in P7. Commiserations to Jack Carty in the Ferrari. PA's great season for him. Rory Drain, commiserations to him as well. And here comes real Johnny fighting to the end. Unfortunately, not to be him today, but well done, Johnny, on a great season. And obviously, we have a lot of commiserations for Section 116 as well.
Yeah.
Here's Kay Flemo then just crossing the line. So, and that is an Aston Martin Constructors Championship. So it's a Red Bull drivers, but an Aston Martin Constructors. Here's Flemo reserving today. Coming across. Oops, that's the wrong button. Coming across the line, and we're just waiting for Knockgak now. Driver who joined through the middle of the season. He's done well actually this season. Very solid. Just an off day today, but that can happen to anybody.
100%.
He's got great pace though, and unlike myself, he stays out of trouble.
Absolutely. So here he is. Knockgak crosses the line in P14, and Tier 2 is done for Season 6.
Wow. What a year.
What a season. Aspect driver of the day. That's going to have helped Cav a lot anyway, tell you that much.
Yeah, well, after the Aston Martin Championship, I'm clutching at straws here.
You really are, right, okay. So just go through the order there, boys. I'm going to make sure I get the race director because I missed it last week, which I shouldn't have. So just before we do that, here's the race director, everybody. Come on,
Carl, you take us through the order.
Plenty of action going on here. There we are. Right. Go on.
Alright, I'll do the honours. So in P1, his second win of the season, LOI Ben Ratcliffe. We have Dylan in P2, and rounding out the podium positions is the Alfa Romeo of Aspect in P3. The Boom is back in P4, LOI Ryan in P5, our new world champion McGee in P6, Josh Nair P7, Jack Carty in P8, Rory Drain in P9, and rounding out the points is real Johnny, heartbreak for him today, in P10. We have LOI Lucifer P11, Jono in P12, K Flemo P13, Knockgak P14, and rounding out the classification is Adam Whelan in P15.
What a season.
We have been very lucky, I think.
What a season. That has been absolutely fantastic. And just want to say before we invite the lads in and everything, thank you to all the admins this season. Obviously, the three of you, Wheelo, Sully, Farrell, and Danjo. Thanks, obviously, to Paddy, who sets all this up every season. It's fantastic how it goes. And thanks to all the drivers. They've given us some great entertainment this season. And the championship, unfortunately, it wasn't as close as we'd like it to be on track because of a few incidents, but at the end of the day, Mickey got the job done. So it is what it is, and we...
I'll tell you what, they kept us guessing today. I mean, it swung in roundabouts for quite a while in the first half of the race.
Absolutely, absolutely.
At one stage, it didn't even look like McGee was going to get into the session, so... Amazing how it worked.
I know, it really is. Still stuck here in the menu, but we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Seeing everyone needs to press advance. So.
Yeah, lads, if any of you are watching and you are still sitting in there, would you please move yourselves on? We would like to get out of here today. Colin has a race tomorrow night.
We do, we'll call it Connell, yeah.
You won't see me anywhere near the stream anyway.
Oh, you won't see me anywhere. The only thing I'll be doing
me and
is
Colin in the WP 19 and 20 there tomorrow.
yeah, we'll be
fighting for peanuts at the back with each other.
We'll just be having the crack down the back, doing absolutely no good, up to no good as always. Who's on the podium?
Throw pencils at everyone up, laying down bananas and turtle shells and everything for people.
I slipped on a few of them last night. You must have been out before me.
So out there with an all oil can there. Lads, I'm gonna leave this and let you do all your interviews and stuff.
Alright, thank you, Colonel, as always. Thanks very much.
For your company, Colin.
We will see you
again. Well done, boys. Fair leave. Congratulations, kid.
Cheers.
Your dog. I'll chat to you after, lads.
Yeah. Go on, we'll talk to you.
Bye.
What are you sweating about, McGee? Easy.
Oh yeah, easy whenever the game freezes, whenever you're in the middle of quali and then you rejoin and the track is soaking and you put the foot down and the rear spin because it's wet and you're on softs while everyone else is on dries.
Yeah, you can tell
well,
us all.
we couldn't let you have it easy.
I mean, that's the way tier 2 this season has been. You could never have it. It's never going to be easy, was it really? I mean...
Oh no, with the talent there, the lads are always going to give you a run for your money.
Absolutely. So, I know Aspect is also here. Well done to you, mate. Are the boys all here? Is everyone here?
We have, indeed, I think.
I think we've everybody here, have we? We're stuck in the main menu. We're actually stuck, unfortunately, because we're stuck. So what we do first, we will do the World Champion first. Why not, I suppose. Mickey, many congratulations to you, first and foremost.
Thanks a million.
Obviously, all the emotions you're just going through it there now. How do you feel right now? How do you feel right now that it's all over?
A mixture of delighted and relieved. It's the happiest I've ever been with a P6.
Yes.
But yeah, I wanted to give the place up to Ryan behind me because I'd say for a good 15 laps he sat behind me and didn't once look at making a move. He was happy, so I wanted to give him the place.
Excellent. And obviously now, being champion, any big turning points throughout the season, do you think? Or do you think it was all plain sailing? It wasn't obviously all plain sailing for you, but when you look back now, would you think one moment was really the moment that you think you won the championship?
I think it was a mixture of America and Brazil, where both of them I had dodgy qualifyings and just made it to the podium, with a different strategy.
Yeah.
Just.
And you must have been thinking, Mickey,
passes.
After the first 5 races, I mean, you'd only obviously had 2 results for points. You must have been thinking at that stage that the championship was probably a long way away.
Oh yeah, well, at the start of the season, I wasn't looking at the championship. It was only when the podium slowly started to come.
Yeah, 5 and 6 races.
Yeah, worked out well. Just consistency.
Absolutely.
Not many wins, but a few podiums along the way.
Absolutely. Well, we had 9 winners this season in Tier 1, so consistency was the key in the end. So, obviously, very well done to you. Anyway, many congratulations.
Cheers.
And I'm assuming you're looking...
Just before you let me go, I just want to say shout out to Dan for being my engineer today. First time with a man in my ears, and he was great.
Yeah.
And shout out to the girlfriend for putting up with this stupid hobby.
Suppose you're looking forward to Tier 1 next season, yeah?
No, leave me where I
am. Okay, anyway, well done to you anyway, and we'll talk to you again in a second.
Lads.
Congrats, McGee.
Anyway, many congratulations to him. I'm assuming you want to do the next one, Cav, so go for it. You're dying to do the P3, man.
Sure, look, one alpha to another, except this one gets podium, so well done, Aspect. Obviously,
thank you.
You had the quali ban, so you came from way down. Tell us about, obviously, the race is all you have to talk about. Tell us how it went on.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a fairly good start, kept the nose clean, of course, and then a little bit later in, of course, I had that spin, which wasn't nice. I think I probably should have been given more space personally, but I also need to look back. I only saw it once, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, it was just, coming back through the field and got the safety car, which helped. I think if I didn't have that spin though, maybe I could have been better placed for a win, because obviously I was fighting for it. So yeah, by the end, then my tyres are, I don't know what, but I suddenly, 1 second, or one lap I set my fastest lap of the race, the next second I was 2 seconds off, and then I continued that pace to the end, and it was just random, because it didn't feel like I was doing anything differently, it didn't look like the corners were different, so I don't know why I lost so much pace at the end, but I did. Well, third it is.
Absolutely, and look, really well done, really well driven, and great to see obviously an Alpha on the podium. Colin knows I was cheering that car around the track every lap. So you've obviously come in now, I think this is your... Did you start in Austria, I think it was?
Yeah.
And you've obviously had a good run of points. I don't think you scored in Austria, but I think you've scored in nearly every race since then. I mean, you must be happy with how the second half of the season went.
Yeah, I guess so. I think there were a few points where I think I could have had a win. I mean,
Yeah.
Russia, I was only a few tenths off. Japan, without my spin, I think I had the pace. Even here, I don't know where my pace went, but if it didn't, then I think I could have at least challenged for it more properly. So, yeah, I think a win could have happened, but just circumstances.
Yeah,
Kept it
you always
away,
need
so
that
a few
bit of luck.
podiums was what it was in the end.
Absolutely. Well, listen, well done, and obviously look forward to seeing you in whatever tier you end up in next season.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely well done to Aspect, great drive from the back. Speaking of drives from the back, Dylan, I don't know what you were doing on qualifying, but you just feeling to me you upshifted a little bit too early by the sounds of it, but...
Yeah, it does, actually.
Absolutely, so that's the first race you had with the gears off. I suppose that appeared to be beneficial in the end.
It actually went well in the race, to be fair. Like,
Yeah.
the race itself is, what do you call it? I got a good start as well, same to Aspect, with keeping those clean, made up a couple of positions along the way. And, what do you call it? The safety car just came out at perfect time, but also a perfect time to Aspect as well, and also Ben as well. So it could be when at the end of the race, I catching up both lads at the top. It's just what you call it's too little, too late to catch Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so we look ahead now. Obviously, the gears will be staying off for next season as well, I suppose, will they not?
Yeah, it will be off.
Absolutely, you should be very quick with them on. And obviously, for you, how was the season in general for you? Because you know you were up there. You had an issue, of course, last week. You did very well tonight. So how, in general, would you rate your season? Obviously, you started in Tier 1 and then got demoted down. So how would you rate your season this season?
And to be fair, I would say a good season, to be fair. At the end up, like you said, I got demoted to Tier 2, they said. But it's worth a point to prove along the way, just get it back up there with confidence or whatever you call it, and yeah. Even though I'm not as consistent as many drivers, to be fair, so yeah.
Absolutely, well done your second place today. You drove very, very well to get through the field and kept your nose clean, so well done.
Yes.
Sorry to jump over you for this one, though, Cap, but Aston Martin to Aston Martin has to be done.
I don't want to talk to him. He told me to give him no coverage, so you fire ahead. You have your love in. I'll sit here quietly. Go on.
So I suppose, Ben, it was a good day for Aston Martin in general. Not only have you won the race, but the Constructors Champions for Tier 2. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's bittersweet, man. I feel bad for Johnny.
I know, obviously, it was bad for him as well, but listen, obviously, from your point of view, P6, good quality in the end. I mean, for someone who did absolutely no practice whatsoever, you were quicker than much than I thought you were going to be.
Yeah, me and Irish Gary have this idea of we're saying, look at us. We've come a long way.
I know, absolutely, haven't you? But obviously, from your point of view, you started the season very well, you ended the season very well. Had a bit of a blip in the middle, but anything you could put that down to, or?
Yeah, just a busy schedule, trying to buy myself a new football club at the moment, and among other things, just didn't have the time.
Fair enough. Anyway, the two-stopper worked out for you in the end anyway. So obviously with the 2 safety cars, it kind of came at good times for you, really, didn't they? So
Yeah, like
you damaged on lap 1 actually, didn't you? If I remember.
yeah, back of the grid by lap 1 and built my way back up. I think you caught a few of my overtakes in sector 2, but
You did.
other than that, it was quite quiet.
Anyway, well done to you anyway, Ben. Congratulations, keep it up anyway. It's your second winner of the season.
The most exciting person at the moment, so I'm just absolutely exhausted.
Well, you will be after a race like that. So we can see here, obviously, unfortunately, we're not out in the main menu because people haven't left yet, which is a shame. But we're 57 minutes is how long the race was and the formation laps, and it was nearly about an hour in total. So it is the toughest race of the season by a million miles. Do you have any last things to say, Cav, before we go?
Nah, I will say congrats to Ben, and obviously look, just as great as it is for McGee, commiserations to Johnny. It's not a nice way to obviously lose the championship, and he didn't put a foot wrong, so unlucky for him, and I'm sure he'll bounce back next season, no doubt.
Absolutely. Well, a lot of these tier 2 lads will have a go at it again next season. Commiserations obviously to Johnny, but and to Section, to Jack Carty and to Rory Drain. It wasn't their day today. It was McGee's day today for Red Bull Racing. That is the first of 3 championship deciders. Now McGee has joined Kachiga as a season 6 world champion. Tomorrow night, don't miss tomorrow night, whatever you do, is the Tier 1 championship decider. Who will be the second world champion from Tier 1? Will it be a Mercedes of Dan OM, who takes the lead for the first time by 1 point over otherwise Saucy? Will Tommy win his second world championship? He won the Tier 2 world championship in Season 4. Will Jack steal another win off Mercedes drivers, which he has tended to do a lot? Or will C-Box, make a miracle recovery and take the championship tomorrow? So don't miss that, whatever you do. Join us again for 10 o'clock tomorrow. And then on Wednesday night, it is the Tier 3 championship decider between Defons and Blue Gunner. So that is it. Thank you to everybody involved with Tier 2 this season, the admins and the drivers. It has been absolutely brilliant to watch you this season and commentate on you. And hopefully we get to do it all again next season at Tier 2 again. So we will end the stream there. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Please leave a like on the stream if you are new, and keep an eye on the Twitter pages, Facebook page and the Instagram page. But until next time from Colin B289, it's bye bye now, everybody, and we'll see you again very soon.